Hi, this is Country Carrie. Part of the things I enjoy about living in the country is making things from scratch. Today I'm making suckers. We're having the family over for Thanksgiving and I want to have some extra fun things for the kids. So I'm using my turkey sucker molds and I'm going to be making some of those. So even though I've had my molds for years, my daughter just recently is now married and grown up and has kids of her own, and she just bought some molds online for herself. So what you do when you first start off making suckers is you take your molds, whichever shape you want. You can do, these are turkey, there's heart shapes, there's tree shapes, circles, whatever. And you take some oil or some shortening and just, or butter probably even, and just wipe around the mold. Now today I'm using some metal turkey molds. I also have some round molds, some pure round ones. And I have some plastic, like fish molds. This is fish and chickens, and I even have some of these molds that you clip together, and these are horses. So making suckers is fun and it's easy. You do have to be careful because it is hot, so keep that in mind. When I'm making my turkeys suckers, I like to make sure, I don't know if you can see that very good, I'll pull it up here. Look how cute. I like to make sure that I have candy corn available and some of these little sugar eyes. So it's really easy to do. I have them on my marble board, but all you do is take 2 cups of white sugar, 1 cup of water, and 2/3 cup of corn syrup, and you put it in your pan. That's what I'm doing right now. Right here is I'm cooking it to 300 to the hard crack stage. Once it hits the hard crack stage, then I will add, I picked root beer to put that flavoring in, and all you need is a 1/2 teaspoon. You could even, I could use orange or whatever else, but one thing I've noticed with this root beer, because this is my second batch that I'm making, is it's brown enough I don't even have to add food coloring. If you're making a different exotic flavor and wanted coloring, you can also add your food coloring into that. One thing I like to make sure is I have plenty of molds. So once I start pouring, let me check that temperature. Once I start pouring, I can keep the flow of pouring until all my mixture is out of my pan. And then that way I'm not wasting it. And then I get hopping and I get busy putting in my candy corns and my eyes. With my eyes, I even have a toothpick so that I can press them down a little bit more. And then on suckers, like with my fish, I will make sure once it's in that I reposition my stick if it's not in enough, if it's sticking up. Anyway, they're really easy to make, and they don't take very long to cool down. And then you can pop them out of the molds and put them in your plastic sacks. I'm just checking my heat, don't want it to get too hot. You can buy sucker sacks. I have some here, and then all I did was put them in and then tied some yarn around it. If you don't have sucker sacks, no big deal. You can put a little saran wrap around it, tie it, and then cut it around it. Makes it easy. And let's see if there's anything else I missed. So I also have some little molds that don't even have a stick. They're more like a lozenge or just a candy that you can pop in your mouth. That's about it on suckers. They're really easy, fun to make. If you're making them with your children, just be careful of the heat. And keep an eye on your mixture so you're not overcooking it. And yeah, have fun making suckers. And this is Country Carrie wanting to share how to make suckers with you today because I care about you, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Have fun.